Keenan Allen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Washington, Trey Turner, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
You got it. You got it. I got it. I got it.
Leday moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Striding in now for the Nats, John Birdie. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
Birdie.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22. Juan Soto.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh? Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs. Hey, come on now. One time, right here. Hey, come on, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
He's around first, heading for 2.
Eat it, eat it. Hey, way to drive it. Nice rip.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Davis.
Look for your pitch here. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, place it first. Place it first. Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Hey, we got 2. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side.
All right,
and
hang
that's
on,
through
hang on.
into left
Right there,
field
right
for
here.
a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You got it. Get us out of here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In the inning, lead to last half of the 7th here at the plate. Drew Mendoza, last time through, was a base hit. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Keep driving. Let's go, kid.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So
next for
stepping in, Jose Pirela.
First
Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Got a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
So now to the plate, Angelo Feliciano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, lay off that one. Good eye.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Hey, here we go, guys. Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs. All right,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Trey Turner would be next. Weakly hit towards first.
Dig,
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Julio Pablo Martinez will move into the on-deck.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Now
Keenan Allen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Keenan Allen.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carter Kieboom. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. To first. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Yan Gomes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Come on now, here we go.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Allen is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. So it was a strikeout swinging. Yan Gomes goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Jose Guzman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win. Here now, hoping to
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Keenan Allen takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 15, Keenan.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And that's the first out. Jarrett Parker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Sliced hard but foul to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Billy Hamilton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher.
From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey now, we've got 2.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Mets down to their final strike.
Here we go, guys.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, come on now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Marlins get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Yimi Garcia wins his 4th game. Keenan Allen enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Outs here.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in.
Run it.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Drew Waters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Braves, number 81.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Waters, just 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league. Oh, a diving stop at third. Hats off to that one.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Steven Sandoval. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
2 down here. Hey, hit me a seed right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on.
Hey, your pitch right here. Come on, let it fly right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The pause and the 0-2. Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Junior.
It's your pitch, huh? Hey, come on, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No outs here.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. Fouled off.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. One out, nobody on.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly right here.
Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, we got one.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So here's Johan Camargo.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Right here.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, plays that one now. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And another foul ball.
2 down here. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So nothing. Isan Diaz will be called upon here to hit with the game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
They left 9 runners on base.
Keenan Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
15, Keenan Allen.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Lon McDaniel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Lon McDaniel.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steven Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Let's go.
The 1-0. And he popped him up.
Get down, get down.
But this will land untouched.
2 down now.
There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Just hung in there on that one. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 4-0 the score tonight. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Newcomb with his 4th win this season. Sixto Sanchez couldn't work out of the 3rd inning. Keenan Allen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 15, Keenan
Top half of the sixth about to get started. Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Number 9.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Get your pitch.
The 1-2.
Come on, big guy.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here we go. Pick it up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
One down now. One down.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nate Pearson is sent packing for out number 2 in the sixth. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the go down in. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Alford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Let it rip right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, I've ripped that up there. Huh?
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
I see you drive it. Let's go, big
The
dog.
1-0 home.
One.
Scooped up. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
One down.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now. What?
Chopper to short, right to him.
Get it.
And there's out number 2. So striding in, Rowdy Tellez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 here.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, see you to rip it up there. Hey, get up and drive it, huh?
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Leday is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royce Lewis will come on to pinch hit here in a bit.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Keenan Allen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Allen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
They see it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Come on now. Here we go.
Come on, kid.
A pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping up now, Austin Riley. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
Yeah, come on now, big
8
guy.
runs and even 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
That misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Throw to the plate.
Dig, 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 dig.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 6-7. Omar Rincon is going to come off the bench as he'll be.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Braves posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Felix Hernandez earns his 8th victory of the season. Sixto Sanchez was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Keenan Allen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
number 15.
So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Be your pitch. That's up.
Popped up.
You got it. You got it. Boom, boom.
And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
All you. All you. 2-2.
Hazley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The next 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday. New inning set to get underway. The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
Hey, nobody.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded slowly to the left side. Reined in.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in, Christian Pache. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did. First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily.
Got 2.
He's set and the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat 1-0. Pache is off at first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Fouled away.
Who's got it?
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Atlanta. Kelvin Gutierrez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Atlanta took the lead in the 2nd inning. Keenan Allen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Andrew McCutchen is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 16 homers, 56 runs batted in. Here's the 0-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Dero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Tim Collins takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Let's play ball.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Keenan Allen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So next to the plate for the Phils, Marcus Semien. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Hazley is there, 2 gone. Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Oh, right back to him on the mound.
Come on,
and he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Another good inning. Jazz Chisholm is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest.
11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 3.
Keenan Allen is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. VR at third, Segura at second. Harper is over at first with 1 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, we got 1.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Pitch, drive it right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Keenan Allen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. J.D. Davis the next to bat. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
One down. See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And now we got 2. Hey, get your pitch. Hey, take the short way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rosario carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, inside.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Joe Hudson. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Omar Rincon will get the call here as he'll hit.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven
Here
to be
now
a
is the
solid
final
tool at the
line
back
score
of the
tonight.
bullpen, and
First,
every
for the
team needs one of
victorious
those.
Miami Marlins.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
Errors. They left 8 men on base. Now
Keenan Allen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Keenan Allen.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yoenis Cespedes.
A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. First offering on its way. Noah Syndergaard comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, come on now, guys.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground.
Dig.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1 the count.
Hey, now we got
Now the pitch.
It's up.
Popped up. Diaz over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Met 7th inning ready to roll. Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
Get him yourself right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Boy, way to get on things.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
On the move is Eaton. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Eaton stands at second with no outs. And it's 1-1.
Good luck, huh?
A curveball hit right back at. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Here we go, one.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Hit hard to short. He's got it. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, let's go right here.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
From the stretch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Next for the net, the third base.
First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
The 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a jam shot here as this is sent toward second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends. Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he'll be asked to.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's on.
An unexpected turn. And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A major league manager welcomes the club's new acquisition. It's no secret this player had some differences with his former club. But this staff will make up their own mind about him. In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. Some players take it better than others, but unexpected trades are a fact of the game. This player will make the best of his new situation. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 75.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, come on now.
A 1 pitch on its way. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, here we go.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. William Contreras will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
William Contreras.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Velasquez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping into the box, Johan Camargo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
That evens it up 1-1. Albies, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away.
Easy right now. Make something happen for us.
Another one sent foul.
Drive him in. Lead you right here.
Now another 1-2.
Hey, no one better. Lead you right here. Touch up and drive him in right here. There you go. Hey, one down, one down.
Keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Popped up. Welker has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there for strike 1.
Two down.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Final strike for the Braves. This is on the ground over to first.
Get out, get out, get out,
And
get
a
out.
step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home.
Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
75. Keenan.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Great job. Way to get on base.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. To the right side and through, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Chris Sharp. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Beaten into the ground over to first. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. So stepping in, Will Craig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run is scored. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game. Jesse Biddle comes on to work on the mound.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good.
Keenan Allen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This is in the air to left field. After to Santander. He's there and records the first out. Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way.
Josh Donaldson.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Allen, the former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Lamont Wade will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings, and just like that, he's greeted with the bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
And he fouls this one off. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Striding in once again, Mitch Garver. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Comes set and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Perret is there for it.
I got it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 75, Keenan.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, David Fry. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
The first baseman, David Fry.
Well above the letters as it looked like the knuckleball slipped out on him that time.
Hey, field plays at 1 here.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Come on.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Josh Donaldson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. This is foul right side. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Allen rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. The next twin up, Byron Buxton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-5 tonight's final. Baltimore. Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 75, Keenan Allen.
J.J. Schwartz is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
J.J. Schwartz.
From the stretch, Tommy La Stella is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way.
La Stella.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
La Stella on at first. Nobody out. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Sanchez dives. What a stop. On to first, and they get them both. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Evan Scope. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Get your pitch, huh?
All right, come on now.
Deep dive. Let's go right here. Let's go right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score today. The Orioles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
Ladies and
Keenan
gentlemen,
Allen
your
comes out of the
attention,
bullpen
please.
to shut things
Now
down
pitching
here in the
for the
ninth.
Orioles, number 75, Keenan Allen.
Elvis Rios is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center
Number
field.
32, Elvis Rios.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the
Hey,
closer.
get ahead of him right here. Pretty good rip on it, huh? Hey, no outs now. Wait for a good one, huh?
First pitch coming, here it is. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Will Toffey will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 29, Will
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Allen, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
now batting, second baseman.
He's set and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Left side, but well foul.
Where's the first here?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Sitting in a good
strike,
spot right
count.
here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hey, you got it. Let's go, big dog.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Kevin Sanchez. He swings and lines it to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Come on, dig,
this should do it. Hayes is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. David Peterson. Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Up next for the Rays, Hunter Renfroe. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now batting, Yandy Diaz. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Allen, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Cut it, 2-2.
And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Diaz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Your turn, kid. Here we go.
There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Okay, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Hold it right there.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Look good. No one better. Here we go.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor.
Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count.
Hey, we got no outs.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Mancini.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow.
Got him.
Stepping in, G-Man Choi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
G-Man
Here's a
Choi.
sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. A ball and a strike now.
One strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santander on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Yandy Diaz stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Baltimore put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Carlo Lopez earns his first win of the season. Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here now is Rafael Devers. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis.
Second baseman.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
And he got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So here's Malik Smith. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score today. The O's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Means gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 75.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
No outs here.
Fouled off. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, come on now. Drive it. Let's go, kid.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So it was a swinging strike 3. Estevan Florial becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. The Yankees down to their final out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Let's go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
A capacity crowd. 48,876 on their feet in Baltimore.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Orioles used a nice fifth inning.
A player is entreated to keep developing the skills that are vital to his makeup.
Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 75.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Allen.
Oh, right back to him on the. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box, Brandon Lau. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. Santander comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. From the stretch.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Tampa Bay, good night. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Baltimore used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Means earns the win, his second. Keenan Allen records the save, his fourth of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 75, Keenan Allen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, striding in for Oakland. Robert Poisson. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Here we go.
The set and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, nobody on.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty singled home a run in his last time up.
Piscotty.
Hey, come on now, fellas. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. Sanchez is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And he takes a cold strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The O's came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Miguel Castro claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keenan Allen wraps it up for the save, his fifth.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
Keenan Allen enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. Digging in once again, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Victor Caratini is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Cards jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
They left 3 men on base.
Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 75.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth.
Here we go.
Edman.
Let's go now.
The 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch. Struck him out. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
Stay ahead.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey,
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, left fielder.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Wait for a good one.
Cardinals down to their final strike here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never... Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 75, Keenan Allen.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Right now, make something happen.
See, guys, he is human. Ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Hey, no one better now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready now for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough. It's open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And another foul ball. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
Here we go. I need you right here.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did.
Keenan Allen enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Allen.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Flores is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
One down.
Up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Find the ball.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
The right fielder.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one.
Out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no run.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Chicago White Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
9 runners on base.
Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 75.
Striding in to start the 9th, Yasmani Grandal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Pulled toward right center field.
There you go. You go get it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Allen, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Sanchez is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Nick Madrigal, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, one time right now.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. Baltimore posted it. Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 75.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Allen rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Sanchez.
Hey, two.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball.
Here we go, boys.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Right there, hold it.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike. Last chance for the Yankees. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The O's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Miguel Castro gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jose Quintana takes the loss, only his first of the year. Keenan?